I seen an even funnier one yesterday saying he wants to make me piss me pants. That one made me laugh because he done it into someone in his first ever fight. But that's our job, you know what I mean? We're in here to hurt each other, you know what I mean? We're not having a pillow fight, we're having a fight. And I know I'm gonna hurt him, and I know I am. So if he wants to try and hurt me, he can. That's what we're here for. That's the name of the game. He won't be physically the same after this fight. I will. I'll be exactly the same. I'm gonna put a beat down on him like he's never received, and I can promise you that. But it was just another fight to me. When a contract with a name on gets sent to me, I sign it. I don't turn down no fight. I step up and I fight the person whose name's on the contract. I thought I was going to fight Justin in October in Abu Dhabi, but I think he turned it down. And then now there's a belt on the line. He's taking the fight. So it's nice to actually fight someone that I thought I was going to fight a while back.
Tom Aspinall's recent visit to Paddy's gym offered a clear glimpse into Paddy's current mindset. He appeared lean, deep into his training camp, and intensely focused on the upcoming fight with Justin. Their conversation revealed this was about Paddy actively sought, underscoring his serious commitment.
Paddy has said from day one of coming into the UFC, Scousers can't get knocked out. How much are you looking forward to proving that wrong?
Yeah, you don't have to be a doctor to know that if you have a brain, you can get shut off if I just shake it. And so I'll show him, if I could shake his head and make his brain touch his skull, he's going to go to sleep.
Tom spoke candidly about the impending clash, praising his friend while acknowledging the inherent risk, yet emphasizing its complete feasibility. For UK MMA, they both saw this as more than just a fight. It was a significant opportunity. Paddy was visibly inspired by Tom's belief in his potential.
We've known each other for a long time, so on a personal level, Paddy's a great guy, and it's great to see good people doing good stuff. But from a UK MMA point of view, for such a small place, can have 4 champions. It's absolutely unbelievable. Well, it's a dangerous fight for Paddy, but I think it's winnable. It's definitely winnable, and I think Paddy's.
Tim Welch's primary concern highlighted the danger for Paddy if the fight remains a striking affair. He scrutinized Paddy's tendencies, specifically his high chin when pressing forward and his vulnerability during exchanges. Tim repeatedly identified Justin's left hook and calf kicks as the most potent threats, perfectly tailored to exploit Paddy's style.
Old, but he's not washed. Like he's 37, but he's not moving like Michael Chandler. He's not holding the ball on the shoulder, doing the fucking PG-13 fucking washed animation. He's not washed. He's not washed, bruv. You know what I mean? He has not shown this crazy drop-off in his skill set. He's 4-1 in his last 5 if we're talking about the guys that he's fought. He has great striking, obviously better than Paddy Pimblett in the boxing. Very, very powerful calf kicks. I think those are going to come into play in this matchup. He's got big power in the hands. He's improved his boxing fundamentals and his footwork under Trevor Whitman. His defense has gotten a little bit better. And I would say in terms of him and Paddy, he's probably equal or more powerful on the feet in terms of punch power. He does have solid takedown defense. Like, the weakness is the grappling, right? But we have seen him show a decent ability to be taken down and push off the initial takedown and get back up against guys like Michael Chandler.
Paddy's response only deepens the weirdness. Instead of confronting the avoidance talk head-on, he talks about striking, training partners, future dominance, and that's fine until you realize he's arguing against criticism that hasn't even happened yet, which feels like someone shadowboxing with ghosts. And when fighters do that, it usually means pressure is already cracking something inside.
You look a lot leaner last time I seen you.
Oh yeah, last time I seen you, lad, fucking now. Funniest when I come to your gym, lad, when I come to yours, I've been out the night before, lad, to watch fucking Springsteen, lad, and got in at about 4:30 in the morning.
You know that mural after you spoke about it? Yeah. She was a massive outcry in the town. Gotta get it down.
Get it down. Still going though, it's going strong, isn't it? It's been a bit of a long process because with eyes, like with other injuries, they just fix them straight away. With eyes, they try and let them, because it's obviously risky, try and let them heal naturally. So we're getting surgery on this eye, keeping me out for a little bit. Not sure how long just yet though. So got a meeting about it soon. So it's just been a slow process, been a nightmare to be honest.
Mate, 3 times they did it in 1 round.
I know. I think the point of the thing should be sacked off. Just if you do twice in a round, then I get to do 1 back. I reckon that makes sense. Mate, they're the best one. Why is it? That's fair though, isn't it? First one's an accident, second one you're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
I train with little gloves on anyway, as you've just seen. I don't stand like that. No.
Then the cameras show fatigue, vlogs, tired smiles, and everyone laughs like it's harmless content. But timing matters, because showing exhaustion this close to a massive fight feels like narrative control, like someone wants you to see the grind before something shifts. And I keep thinking we're being prepared for a twist nobody has said out loud yet.
Known each other for a long time, so on a personal level, Paddy's a great guy, and it's great to see like good people doing good stuff. But from like a UK MMA point of view, like for such a small place, can have 4 champions. It's absolutely unbelievable. Well, it's a dangerous fight for Paddy, but I think it's winnable. It's definitely winnable, and I think Paddy's.
The interim belt talk is where legitimacy starts wobbling, because everyone knows what a champion is, and everyone knows what interim really means. Grace, delay, compromise. And when people defend it this hard, it's usually because they know it's shaky. And I keep wondering, who benefits most if this limbo stretches longer than it should?
What about Arman Sarukian?
He's just one of them, lad. He thinks because his family have got money and he's been had everything handed to a plate on him for years. Oh, it'll just happen in the UFC. Lad, you're being told that he fucking pulled out that Islam fight with a bad back, when really he just couldn't make weight. He got offered to fight Gamrot and said no, and then took the most favourable matchup possible, Dan Looker, who can't grapple, to save his man's life. Bad shit. And he nearly guillotined him. It just shows how bad Arman's grappling is to me.
Oh yeah, he did.
I was watching that thinking, wow, if I get you in a guillotine, you are going unconscious. And he headbutted him at the weigh-in. If he would have cut him there on his foot, lad, he was getting cut defo. Why would you headbutt someone at the weigh-in, lad?
I do think his grappling's good though, Arman.
His grappling is good, he's got good wrestling. But that's his main thing, is wrestling. And he wouldn't be able to hold me down and just lie on top of me.
It'd be interesting, wouldn't it, the grappling matchup?
It would.
It'd be good.
Momentum versus inactivity gets framed like analysis, but it's really a ticking clock, because Paddy is rising fast and Gaethje is racing time, while Arman waits frozen in place. And that imbalance creates decisions that feel rushed and fearful and fear-driven. Matchmaking always explodes later, never immediately, which is what scares me most right now.
My opinion right now, the way for Justin Gaethje to win is going to be his left hook, his cracking left hook, the way obviously Paddy Pimblett floats his chin a little bit. So let's take a peek here, see if anything sticks out. This is Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett, and this went down April 12th of 2025. And Paddy finally looks like a real lightweight. He looks stacked. He's got big legs, he's got big calves. He's obviously a great grappler. So let's see here. See if he makes some mistakes. Michael Chandler's pretty short. He's not a giant guy. He seems pretty small for 155, but dense and explosive. Okay, here we go. 349 round 1. Michael Chandler starts putting the pressure on him, getting back to the fence. He whiffs on a kick, and gets taken down here. Let's take a peek at that again. He goes low kick, and Michael Chandler goes to catch it, swings through, gets an easy finish behind his back. Big mat return by Michael Chandler, explosive. But we've seen Paddy Pimblett, we've seen it in his vlogs.
When he jokes about beating Gaethje and then Islam Makhachev and predicts the excuses ahead of time, I get this cold feeling, because that's either supreme confidence or someone bracing for backlash they secretly expect. And nah, I don't know which it is yet, but I know preloaded excuses usually exist for a reason. And that reason isn't comfort.
Fight could look similar to this if it hits the mat. Paddy's gonna have a big jiu-jitsu advantage. I know at their gym they do a lot of jiu-jitsu. He's very sharp on the ground. And again, when you're a wrestler and you get put on your back and you're not used to getting put on your back, your only way up is give up the back.
Demetrius Johnson, however, offered a contrasting view of Paddy's capabilities. He stressed how many still underestimate Paddy, despite his consistent growth, particularly in cage work and scrambles. Johnson highlighted Paddy's knack for finding submissions and asserted that if the fight goes to the ground or Paddy dictates the pace, he stands a strong chance. While acknowledging Justin's toughness and technical prowess, Demetrius believes Paddy's jiu-jitsu provides a crucial edge, potentially deciding the outcome if he navigates the initial striking exchanges.
Oh man, you know the thing, I think Paddy is it's so weird because he's been around for a long time, and he's still slept on for some reason. Like, people still kind of doubt him. It's weird, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's like, I don't know, the look, whatever, but he's skilled, and every time he comes in and he shows progression. I think with Gaethje, people know that he's a banger, he's got heart. But I think another thing that people kind of sleep on too is how technical Gaethje is, especially you know, working with his coach. Like, those guys they're always mathematicians. You know what I mean? So I think in this
shout
one,
out Trevor Whitman.
Yeah, shout out Trevor Whitman. But I think I'm going Gaethje in this one.
Now snap back with me. Yesterday, this card was supposed to be bulletproof, the flagship of a new era, the shiny opening act of a monster broadcast deal. And suddenly, the entire thing is wobbling because fans saw that mark and thought, nah, this can't be real. Not now. Not on this card. Not when everything is riding on Gaethje walking clean to the cage.
Probably excels more than Justin Gaethje is his dynamic. Like, if you push him into the cage, he's gonna do a flying triangle, right? We've seen Justin Gaethje get put to sleep by Khabib. With that, I think the biggest thing is that if Justin Gaethje goes out there and pops that jab, like he always says, that pops that jab and throws a leg kick, then Paddy Pimblett is gonna have to make a decision. Is he gonna go in there and shoot a takedown, or is he gonna go in there and try to strike with him? I'm gonna go with Paddy on this one. I feel like Paddy's gonna get the submission. I think Paddy's gonna be able to submit him. But I could see Justin Gaethje, because Paddy Pimblett gets hit a lot, right? Like when he fought Gordon, he got hit a lot. So he could take a shot, but can he take a shot from Justin Gaethje? Now, Justin Gaethje's been in the game for a long time, been knocked out, been submitted. So we'll have to see, you know, where the fight goes. But if I had to make a pick, I like Pimblett in this one, Paddy Pimblett.
There's something I want to add to that.
Michael Bisping delivered a candid analysis, dispelling any notion of a straightforward fight. He emphasized Justin's enduring threat through his power, boxing, and leg kicks, noting that Justin thrives when he corners opponents and instigates exchanges. Yet Bisping consistently pointed out Justin's vulnerability to minor errors, particularly in later rounds, which often result in submission losses.
Lightweight title of the world, Ilia Topuria has stepped away. Justin Gaethje is back in his third title fight. It's his second interim title fight, but it's his final fight if he doesn't win. Justin Gaethje said if he loses to Paddy Pimblett, he's going to walk away.
One more knockout. I went to sleep. Before that, I'd never been put to sleep. If I would get put to sleep again, I would definitely call it quits.
Justin Gaethje has had an incredible career. Of course, he's been the interim champion before, never the undisputed. He lost to Khabib. He lost to Charles Oliveira, but he has electrified and thrilled audiences all over the world. 26 wins, 5 losses. 26 wins, 20 by way of knockout. And he's knocked out some legends. People like Dustin Poirier. Fight of the Nights with Dustin Poirier. Fight of the Nights with Michael Chandler. Stopped Tony Ferguson in a one-sided savage beatdown, okay? And that was one of the last times we saw Tony Ferguson being a real threat inside the Octagon, because Justin Gaethje just beat it out of him with accuracy, with power in his hands. He's got head kicks, he's got wild hooks, he's got beautiful uppercuts, he's got incredible wrestling, but he never uses it. And in this fight against Paddy Pimblett, he doesn't need to use it. He would be a fool to use it. You don't want to shoot in on Paddy Pimblett.
Then Gaethje speaks, calm voice, casual tone, saying it's just an ingrown hair, nothing serious, healing up. Fine, and that should have ended it, right? But it didn't, because when stakes are this high, reassurance sounds like deflection, and people started asking, why now? Why this photo? Who leaked it? And what else aren't they telling us yet?
Dangerous matchup for Paddy Pimblett, but I also think it's one he can win. I think over 5 rounds, Justin Gaethje might make a mistake. He does have more experience, but he has maybe slowed down a bit. The fact that he says that this is going to be his last fight if he loses, that's never good to hear. I'm not saying that he's got one foot out the door, and I'm not saying that he's not motivated, because anytime you say, I'm not fighting again after this one if I lose, well then you make sure that you go the extra mile and leave no stone unturned, and you leave no excuses. You push yourself in training camp. So I think it's going to be the best version of Justin Gaethje, and that makes it even more dangerous for Paddy Pimblett. I do think though that over 5 rounds, given how dynamic Paddy Pimblett is, given how disciplined he is, given that Scousers don't get knocked out.
Arman Sarukian dismisses concerns about Justin Gaethje's rumored staph infection. He asserts that truly severe conditions seldom become public knowledge, and notes that many fighters deal with staph, so it holds no sway over him.
Paddy, but like the thing with Justin Gaethje that's making me like, bro, I cannot pick Paddy to win this fight. This he's not Khabib, bro. He's not Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway. These are the guys that have beat Justin Gaethje. I don't think he is as quick or as sharp or as accurate or as powerful on the feet as Charles Oliveira or Max Holloway. I think he might have more straight up like punch power, but he's not on their level in terms of striking skill, speed, or defense either. Let me just say that, right? And as for his grappling, his jiu-jitsu is insane, but he doesn't have the wrestling of Khabib. He doesn't have the wrestling of a Charles Oliveira unless he hurts you, right? And I think his defense on the feet is so suspicious, bro. Like, just so cool. I'm just remembering the Jared Gordon fight, thinking about that shit. He keeps his hands low in exchanges. He's open to being countered in the boxing exchanges. And Justin Gaethje, this is one thing I said at the gym, and the boys didn't really get what I meant, but like, I think you guys understand. Gaethje's old, but he's not.
Bedtime MMA ultimately favored Justin after much deliberation, primarily due to the likely standing exchanges that would benefit him. He underscored Justin's superior jab, calf kick, left hook, and overall striking acumen compared to Paddy's previous opponents. Dismissing any notion of Justin being past his prime, he highlighted Justin's continued competition at an elite level against top-tier adversaries. This led to a prediction of Justin winning by decision or a late stoppage, accumulating damage on the feet. Bilal Muhammad similarly sided with Justin, focusing on the implications of a prolonged stand-up fight. He emphasized Paddy's tendency to absorb strikes and the inherent risk against a composed, patient, and sharp boxer. Bilal detailed Justin's jab, footwork, and leg kicks as crucial tools to systematically dismantle Paddy without unnecessary risks. While acknowledging Paddy's optimal path lies on the ground, Bilal doubted his ability to consistently force grappling exchanges. He argued Paddy requires chaos, scrambles, and early groundwork to secure a win, as extended striking battles played directly into Justin's strengths. He also referenced Justin's proven track record against pressure, suggesting that if he maintains his past patience, it could be a long night for Paddy. This contest promises to be fast-paced, intense, and potentially conclude before the final bell. Tell us in the comments who you're picking: Justin's experience and power, or Paddy's sharp skills and strategic game plan.